Hello, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey, and welcome to your Pop of Positivity for Monday. So right away, this is what I'm hearing too. We need to set personal boundaries because oftentimes I will do that. And if I let any of the boundaries get pushed back to family, friends, or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm offering this, but then they're asking that and then that, and it just keeps going. I feel so much better about myself when I say, you know what, that's a little expensive or that's a little much. How about you contribute? And this way, whatever it is, when I speak up straight from my heart, I start to feel better. And you're going to be able to do that where you're like, you know what? You may expect me to pick you up or watch your children or do something, but this is what I expect: to have my own life, to receive compensation in either task for task, you helping me out, or monetarily, or whatever it is, that you're no longer just giving up your time like it's some free-for-all because they expect it. Oftentimes we relegate ourselves to a certain position because we've done it once or twice. Then someone thinks automatically that is our given lot, and it's simply not. And I'm really not one for people taking advantage of one another. I just feel like that's really selfish. So you're going to be stepping in going, you know what, just because I did this once doesn't mean that's my profession now. Thank you. So you'll be really setting personal boundaries. Also in terms of what people say to you, because people think that they're funny and they say off the cuff weird things, and sometimes it can be insulting. So oftentimes if that's taking place in your family or your workmate, thank you, but I'd rather you not comment on my clothes, my hair, or, you know, my, any of my whatever personal traits. It's like, that's not something that I feel comfortable with. And that's it, just stating that. Sometimes we let things slide to a degree where it mounts, and then we start to get resentment towards people because they don't even realize they're doing it. Now it's all in your head. This is huge. And a lot of you guys are going to know this, that you are seriously just imagining a lot of these things, imagining people not having confidence in you, imagining people not wanting to support you, that you won't be successful, that you won't pass that you won't earn that degree. It is absolutely all in your head. And today you're going to learn that, wow, you know what? A thought is just a thought. However, when I hone in on that, I concentrate and give it all my focus, it can become my reality. So I have to realize that's just a thought. That person doesn't like me, or that person doesn't respect my point of view, or whatever it is. When we sit there and we get fixated on it, it can become a mood. Then we start to believe it. Guess what? When a thought pops in and it's unnecessary and also unpleasant, you identify it right there for what it is. It is an ego on blast. It's an open tab that needs to be closed. Goodbye. It is all in my head. Liberation. You're going to be liberated from, I feel like, some behaviors that just don't serve you anymore, or from situations where you're just trapped in a loop. It was just one of those things where, I kept doing this as a pattern, then it would make me tired, or I would give this person my energy and it would just exhaust me, everything about it, whatever it is. Watching too much TV, overeating, overindulging in things, negative thinking, whatever it is. You're going to free yourself from that and go, you know what, it's time for me to flow. There we go. We have a lovely message coming. I feel like also you're going to get this boost of intuitive, matching, intelligent energy where you're going to be able to get this. And that matching formula is like the elixir you've been looking for. Like I want to match my intuitive in my insightful thinking with logic, and then help me work through something at work, something in life, financial, something, whatever. And that's going to come, and it's really going to pop and help you a lot. You're also going to be able to stay away from people that are conflicted or want to draw you into conflict. You're just not going to go for it anymore. You're like, I can stand up for myself and say, this isn't for me. Or one of the best things when people try to draw you into conflict is absolute silence and observership. Because once you start observing, people know that energy, like, whoa, like Karen just slowed her roll and stopped talking completely and is just watching us. People then, when they know they're being monitored, they kind of shift and they get on a better behavior. Yet if everyone's squawking at once and nobody's paying attention, people let their guard down and they become even worse. So with this, just halting and watching and observing, people will be like, I think I'm acting bananas. I think I better get it together. And then they start to ground out and the behavior changes. So you're going to be really good at that, like having a lot of self-restraint. You don't want to do this. And then 9 of Wands too. It's like, this is all wands drawn back, like you've got all your arrows and you're ready to just fire out, and you're really tenacious about what you want and where you're going and how to go about it. Like I feel like anybody that's been working on affirmations or things like that, how can I meet my insecurities, mistakes, and flaws with grace, acceptance, and love today and move forward, right? If your closest friends were to write down your best personality traits, what would they be? And are you exerting that the majority of the time, right? Love, humor, all of that. How can you make sure you fill your cup before giving yourselves to others, so you have that fire and that spark, right? Mine is definitely grounding, meditation, calm, focus. Also letting go of any judgment or criticism, because when I'm busy, it doesn't matter. It can be what somebody, how they're speaking, if it's grammatically correct, whatever it is. While we're busy doing that, we're missing out on the beauty of the connection and the communication, right? So it's like all of this stuff. Ask yourself this: what compliment would you want the most from somebody? Mine is definitely that I'm kind and caring. Like, I love when people say that, like, wow, you really listen, or you really get me. That above all, because that's a whole multitude of things wrapped in that. When you have that, it's all of that together. And I feel like whatever you want to exemplify right now, you're going to be able to do beautifully. I love that. So remember, what is my best personality trait, and how can I definitely have that always on the roster for myself and others? And, being present, being aware, being a great listener, a great friend, all of that. I just feel like you're going to imbue this lovely high vibrational energy, and people are going to be happy to be around you. And I love that for you. Wow, you guys, that's really beautiful. I just wanted to have your quick pop of positivity, and that's you guys. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, you guys, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything else. Love and light to you.